Hey, Mark, welcome to Florida. I'm sure when you signed the deal, you have an idea of or a thought of how things are going to be, but now that you're actually here, just initial first impressions of the team, the players, all that.
Yeah, it's been fun. I mean, I've been here for a few weeks now. Met most of the guys. It's kind of hard now to kind of get to know everyone well, but after today, once we hit the ground running here, I'm excited to get my feet wet and start camp. But an exciting team to be a part of, and the guys have been great so far. So I'm looking forward to it.
What have you picked up just from the informal skates the last couple of weeks leading up to camp, just in terms of skill on the ice, things like that?
Yeah, just a lot of good players here. I mean, it's just a lot of very good NHL players that are quick, a lot of skill. So I think the expectations are high, and the energy has been fun to be a part of. So, like I said before, I'm looking forward to jumping in and get involved with these guys.
Hey, Mark. Watching this team from the outside the last couple of years, they've obviously improved a bit. What do you think you can add on the back end coming to this team now at that President's Trophy, Division Championship? Fairly close, right?
Yeah.
So what do you think you can add?
Well, I think for me, I've obviously played a long time, had a lot of experience, and for me, I'm just going to play like I play. I'm just going to defend hard and take care of my own end first, and hopefully, add where I can add. I'm gonna come in and try to teach young guys if I can teach, lead where I can lead, and just be myself and get started off on the right foot and hopefully have a great season.
You mentioned the lofty expectations coming into a team where those expectations are high, where you guys are one of the teams that's going to have the bullseye on you every night. Do you like that challenge, and do you like the challenge of those expectations?
Yeah, I mean, I've been on a few teams before where, I've played in New York coming off a President's Trophy and going into next year. You learn to thrive on the expectations, and you kind of learn to get comfortable with those expectations. So that's a good thing. And if these guys are comfortable coming back this year, knowing with the success they've had last year, that's a good thing. So I think that's it's a great thing for a team to have that, and to get other teams' best every night. It just makes you a better team. So looking forward to that aspect of it for sure.
Thinking about some of the guys you might be playing on defense with, I'm sure when you signed here, Aaron Ekblad was a guy you're excited about, but are there some other, I know Forsling's kind of come along really well over the last few years. There's some other of those guys who maybe you were kind of excited about maybe getting a shot to play with?
Yeah. I mean, they got a good group here. I mean, I think everyone kind of brings something different. There's not a lot of guys that are the same note. So I think we'll complement each other really well, and we'll see how it shakes out in camp of as far as pairings and things like that go. But I think, like I said, there's a lot of talent and a lot of talent in different ways. So I think it's fun to be a part of for sure.
Hi, Mark. Welcome to Florida.
Yeah.
So you made a Stanley Cup final. You've been the veteran on a young up and coming Detroit Red Wings team and mentor someone like Moritz Seider. How much different is this time around coming into a situation where this team is coming off of not only a President's Trophy, but also the turnover on their roster about how they're trying to figure it out on the defense? Yeah,
I mean, there's turnover on every team, and these guys had a lot of success last year. And there has been some turnover, but I think there's a lot of players returning that room that are hungry to get back after it. And so, for me, I just want to jump in and get involved with those guys as much as I can early, and start pushing this thing in the right direction from the start. It's a long grind. It's going to be a lot of ups and downs, and it's just about like everyone says, you just take it the next day, and keep building towards the ultimate goal, which is Stanley Cup. So today's day one, and we're excited to get started.
Coming into a new training camp with a new team, how much easier is that with your brother Eric here on a PTO?
Yeah, I mean, I've done this a few times now, so it's not too hard for me now, but it has been fun having him around for sure. He's here this last week he's bunking in my house for the next couple of weeks. So it's it's been fun. It's exciting. I mean, I got to play with him for 20 games and a round of playoffs in New York, and it happened so fast. It's almost like a blink in your memory. So I'm excited to have an opportunity, hopefully, to be able to suit up with him again.
And then just what have you seen so far with all the guys on the ice? Is there any guys who stuck out to you so far during informals?
No, I mean, I know a lot of these guys. I've played against a lot of them. I think, like I said before, there's just a lot of high-end skill and a lot of good NHL players, and that's exciting to be a part of. So I'm not going to pick one guy, but the reason why they were so good last year is because they have just a lot of talent in that room, and obviously a lot of work ethic and character, and so I'm just looking to add to that.
Hey, Mark. So obviously Aaron Ekblad is in his prime now. He's getting Norris votes. He's one of the best defensemen in the league. What do you like about his game? Obviously, as a veteran defenseman who's played really good hockey your whole career, what do you like about his game?
And I like his confidence. I think he carries himself like he wants to be the best, and he wants to push the play, and wants to be that guy that's counted on. And so with that, I think it's just his offensive skill and the way he plays the game, all those things. It makes him a player like him elite, and he works hard, he pushes. And I've been here for 3 weeks, and he's in here every day, working hard just like everybody else. And so that's great to see.
Mark, we talked about Eric, but Jared's also here with the Checkers as a coach. Just what's it like having a brother on that side of the game as well out there?
Yeah, I mean, he's been coaching for a while now, and it's a great opportunity for him in Charlotte there, the great staff. So he's excited to kind of be back in an NHL rink and environment. So yeah, I mean, the three of us were having dinner there tonight, just talking about it and kind of laughing to ourselves that we're all sitting around a table, like, you don't ever plan or think stuff like that's going to happen, but here we are. So but it's been a lot of fun.
Did you FaceTime Jordan or anything? Does he feel left out of this whole scenario?
No, we ignore him now. He's a hurricane. You just shove him aside.
All right, thanks, Mark.
Yeah.